So, hi everyone. This is the third video I've done today, but this is Mediumship Monday. So, welcome if you're new. My name's Claire. Everything I do is to help empower you on your twin flame journey. I'm just wondering. Nah, I'll leave it off. The lighting's not great, but I mean, there's enough light on the. Let's just pick up a random one, which will never be random. See. Energy words. Yeah, I mean, it's enough light for what I'm doing. So there must be some. Wait a minute, actually, what did I pick up? Well-deserved reward. See, there's no such thing. It's never an example. So that's the Nine of Pentacles, but I love the way they word it in this. It's often on the original tarot. It's it's a woman, and it's being very abundant. It's almost having the Ten of Pentacles, like it's almost really being happy with your finances and every area of life and the material. But it's interesting that it's a man on this card. Now, again, the divine masculine energy, which is what I primarily channel into, unless I'm saying otherwise, can be females as well. And that's, if you're new to this channel, that is actually the majority that tend to speak up on this channel. But just to confuse matters, I channel it as the divine feminine's a female, the divine masculine's a male, because that's how it is in my connection and how it is in a lot of people's. But I'm just sort of saying it's interesting that it is a man. And I feel this man wants his well-deserved reward, which is union, which is being with his twin. Now that's interesting because I just picked that up like that. So, but yeah, the Nine of Pentacles, like I said, it's, you're almost there at having your 10 of Pentacles. I feel this man feels like it's two things, right? If it's, like I said, it can be a man or a woman, whatever identifies, but this person will say, it's either that things are going well in their life and money's going well and there's other areas of happiness and celebrations, but the missing pentacle, which is just symbolic of a person or a thing, is the divine feminine. And that is often sometimes what brings tower moments for some divine masculine energies, is realising that, wait a minute, on paper, I should be happy with this situation. Why am I not? And then it leads them in their heart space to be like, oh my God, like, that's why. For other people, it could be that it's a tower in the way of finances aren't great and life isn't great in general, and it's pulling the rug out from under you, and that's what leads you to your twin. There is no hard and fast rule. So, when people are kind of like, oh, twin flames can't get together when the divine masculine's in a dark place and all that. Yeah, typically that would be what the divine would want, but I just I know it's not generally speaking true, because I have and still do help twin flames that are in reunion, like a union on the pathway to union, like, and I'm talking about plans to be married and plans to live with each other and everything, but like the masculine's still in a dark night soul. But the point is that they're being vulnerable, they're opening up to their feelings, and you know what I mean. So it's not. So whoever needs to know that. But yeah, I really do feel whoever this is about, whether it's you or your twin, or it's just a general energy that I've picked up, because like I said, I was just meant to see the light. It's like, think about what we're saying. I was like, is there enough light? This person feels in the dark in some way, so it could be they feel in the dark about this connection. And it's like they've got everything else they're quite happy with in life, but it's like what's bringing unhappiness is not having any kind of connection with you, like not even a friendship. So let's shuffle the Mediumship Monday bits of paper, but that kind of does fit in with I've done the Sagittarius reading today and the Capricorn, and like I've been saying, if you found this any other time, like, just any of them can resonate for anyone. So you could find this 6 months down the line and there's a whole load of different ones and they're all timeless. So I've picked up some really intense Scorpio twin flame message decks, because we're in the last of Scorpio season tonight and tomorrow. So I really want to utilise that energy and see what comes through. So these are the bits of paper I picked to see what I'm going to be doing. And it's like a bit of a standing joke that the ones that come out most of the time, and I'm talking week after week after week, are twin flame messages and channeled astrology. Although I've got loads of different things written on these bits of paper, and I only have one bit of paper, believe it or not, that says twin flame something. So, but everything I do is for helping twin flames, and everything I do is channeling, everything I do is healing. And especially on a Monday, I like to focus on this being more chilled. So I'm actually just going to slow down I'm going to slow down my energy a wee bit there, because I noticed that slow my energy down, because then it gives a chance for the loved ones in spirit to chip in. So how this works is, if I at any point say something and you get the sense of that was something my gran used to say, or that was something my friend in spirit used to say, or that was a standing joke between me and that person, or me and my uncle, or whatever, like, just pay attention, because I don't always realise, but they do it through me. So, but this is a brilliant energy for it, because it's Scorpio, Sun, Pisces, Moon. It's a very psychic, still energy. Right, what do you want me to do tonight then? Because like I said, I almost wasn't going to do one, because I was just going to publish the one that I done a week ago, but I actually just still want to watch that back and tune into whether it's time to be published or not, because there was a reason why not. I don't know what now, but there's always a reason. Maybe just the energy hasn't caught up to the collective yet, and I kind of hold it back. Sometimes it's me cringing, and I'm like, that doesn't happen too much though, because everything makes me cringe that I do. Like, so for instance, before I even pull these bits of paper, it is going to be a lot of twin flame messages, just because of where the twin flame collective are at, and just because, like I said, I'm always here to help twin flames. But I found Staying Alive, right, which was, I think it's 1983 it came out, but the one with John Travolta. I've seen it before, but I haven't seen it for years, and so I can't actually remember. All I can remember is that I'm sure one of his friends like jumps off. I'm sure one of his friends kills himself. That is the big thing that I remember that was really sad in this. So again, that literally could be significant to someone in this, because everything I say is part of the channeling. But I've not even got to that bit, right? I've paused it. I'm going to watch it when I stop doing this. But the bit I turned it on at, it was 30 minutes in, and it's just, oh my God, talk about intense. It's really made me laugh, because it's just, well, basically, I turned it on at the bit that is a bit of, that calling me, calling me, calling me. Like, that song took the piss out of that scene where it's like, they're dancing. So it's a shame, because I didn't actually catch that bit, because that is just fucking so 80s and hilarious, where he's like flirting with the women while he's dancing. But anyway, the point is, I caught it just as that finished, and it was like, basically the gist is, his love interest is in the exercise class, and I think the one that he's flirting with must be the one that's running the class. So anyway, in this example, the twin flame is like the best pal, the one he's in love, they're in love, but he's taking her for granted. It's a typical kind of story, like, it's an unawakened man just treating somebody however they want, because they know that they can pick them up and put them down wherever they want them, kind of thing. So that's typically quite a distorted, not a good, just basically not great. But I mean, it's just, let's just call a spade a spade. It is how a lot of men act, not all men, but a lot of men act like that until they have like this earth-shattering awakening moment that awakens them to what truly matters and who truly matters. And some men actually go through their whole life and they never have that moment. Do you know what I mean? And what a sad existence. Do you know what I mean? I send love to those people, but it's like there's hope for everyone. So we'll hold out that hope for them. But meaning, like, they could just go through life shitting on people. You know what I mean? And we don't want that. But anyway, I caught the bit where it's like he's walking out having a laugh with the one that's like his pal that he's sleeping with, and like, so that they'll be the twin flames in this dynamic. And then the one that's toying with him, who, like, I saw her as a karmic, she's actually like this really posh woman. That's all I've gathered from this. I can't remember the rest. But anyway, the bit is, it's like, it doesn't matter what she's like. She's toying with him, like she's playing with his emotions. That's why she's a karmic, because she actually. So he basically says bye to the twin flame, right? We're just going to say it like that for this person, but he says goodbye to the twin flame, and they're having a bit of a flirty banter laugh, and he tickles her and he says bye, and then she's walking around the corner, but she hasn't quite turned the corner, and then she sees that karmic energy talking to him, and the woman's got a really, like, I'm talking like, I don't really like the word posh, right? Because it's like, it used to trigger the fuck out of me, right? Because like, when I first met some of my friends, like, actually, it's like none of the friends I'm friends with now, but these memories are funny. Like, it makes me laugh. I even think it would make them laugh. And I used to say this to them at the time, but it was like, used to piss me off, because they would be like, they would call me posh, but it's just because it's like, I didn't sort of pronounce all the same, but yeah, I just basically, didn't have the same, I didn't pronounce the same words. And it's kind of like, it's just really judgmental either way. Do you know what I mean? Because it's like you just, you know, it's going by appearance, it's judging people, and you shouldn't do that. Do you know what I mean? Because I don't judge people either way. It's not like I think, oh, they're really well spoken, I'm not going to get on with them, or I think, oh shit, they're really kind of speaking this way, I'm not going to, like, it's, you know what I mean? So I don't know, that's going to have something to do with something, but because again, at the end of the day, there's nothing posh about me. If you've tuned in for that long enough, I think you'll find that. Anyway, but the point, what I mean by posh is she does speak like this. She's like, oh, hello, come to it. So basically, she's she that is so funny, but she basically is she says to him, like, would you like to come to a party today? I'm having a party this evening, would you like to come to my party, kind of thing. And basically, as they're talking, the twin flames, like, kind of, you know, she looks sad and she turns the corner because she knows what he's going to do. She's like, he's about to chase that woman, and then that's what he does. So he's like, you know, says to the women, well, where is it? And so basically he goes to this, you know, la-di-da party, and he walks right into this woman's trap. Like, it's like a Black Widow, that, like the example from yesterday. He walks in and she just basically, when she talks to him, he just makes a fool out of her, because he walks into the party and she's basically like says to him in not so many words, I can't remember what she says to him, but the whole gist is like she just done that to show that she could do it. So do you know what I'm saying? Like, apart amongst all the bullshit it feels like I just said there, but I know it'll make sense when I watch it back. It was a man just played right into a toxic woman's hands and abandoned the one that truly loves him. So again, this is so twin flame journey. Talk about fucking, it is, it's just twin flame journey. But, and this is a lot of where the masculines are at right now. Like, this is where, or that's where they'll get to, but this is where, that's why they just made me post that clip from Bruce Almighty where, you know, it's meant to be God. Morgan Freeman is like, you know, pray, and he's like, oh, I'm praying for world peace, and he's like, no, really pray. And then I feel that's beautiful, because it's like, I just want her to be happy, you know, even if that's not with me. And that's what I say all the time. It really doesn't matter whether you're a divine feminine talking about a divine masculine, or divine masculine talking about divine feminine. If you truly love somebody, you should let them go. That's the divine feminine and the divine masculine in the beginning stages. And then when the masculine awakens, it's like, although they have this deep love and they're longing and they really want to be with their feminine, there should be that kind of humble energy, and all the cockiness should be gone about, like, basically, yeah, I really want this person and basically they're mine and I'm going to do what I can to get them back. But if that's not what they want, I'm going to respect it because I just want them to be happy. That's a divine masculine, you know. So that takes work to really to get to that place. But that's what I was getting from that. So it's not saying you fucked it, don't try. It's like, when a divine masculine truly awakens, it's like, oh my God, I've woke up, I know who I want, I feel remorse, I've been humbled, I'm going to try. And I was about to say I'm going to try one last time, so it might be that someone's tried before, or it might be I'm going to try because maybe they never even tried. So that will really speak to people now. Maybe people did make attempts before, but I feel for a lot of twin flames, it's like the want has been there from the divine masculine, but they've never actually acted on it. So on the receiving side, it will just feel like this person has never even tried. And that's why I say, if you're a twin flame, it's quite easy to spot who's a karmic and who's a twin flame amongst all the confusion of how karmic-y it can actually get with true twin flames, because like a divine, like a masculine, well, I see, I hesitate to say divine masculine because it's a masculine before they've awakened. A masculine that is going to be the divine masculine of a true divine feminine, they won't like love bomb you like consistently. Do you know what I mean? So it's not the type of guy or woman that will be in and out your life like every other week, making broken promises and then letting you down. Like, that's a karmic, because if they're around quite a lot and they're always constantly letting you down, that screams karmic energy to me. Now, there might be some specific but I think this means, I think this cleared energy, because this is a big huge selenite tea light holder. So yeah, I think there might be something about Yeah, I can just feel when I'm tapping it and stuff, it's like they want me to clear the energy. But yeah, there is something about that. It's like, I'm floating off in this Pisces energy. Yeah, love bombing, right, they gave me it back. So yeah, it's really like, it's, if someone's doing that to you, it's like what I'm saying about this film, like that woman knew that she could get that guy to chase after her, basically. She was playing with him. You know what I mean? Whereas the other one is genuinely in love with him and keeps forgiving him, even though it keeps like, and that's just anyway, to cut a long story short, that's what just happened. Like it then cuts to this really cheesy 80s bit where that twin flame is singing like a song, but she's singing a song that had words in it. It's like, oh shit, what were the words again? Oh fuck. I'm gonna have to rewind it and see if the subtitles tell me. Because it was really funny what the words were. The words were like saying something about like you regret it now, and all this kind of, it's just really dramatic. But it's quite a beautiful scene actually, because John Travolta's standing there after having been taking the piss out by the other one, and he walks into this club and that one's singing, and she's singing a song about it's too late basically, and he's standing there with tears in his eyes. So I knew what they were saying to me. Do you know what I mean? It's like a lot of these masculines are just kind of like, oh, wait a minute, what's the point? Do you know what I mean? It's like there's no fucking point. I fucked it. Whereas like that is yeah, wait a minute, turn to the night, turn to the time. And also I'm just laughing at her here and everything, it's so 80s. Finding out that's it, finding out the hard way. It's going to take some tears and a little bit of heartache. My throat went funny there. We're like islands in the stream, watching all our dreams start to fade away. Right, that's really all I wanted to remember. It's like, you know, find it. So someone's found out the hard way. This could all be water under the bridge in the past, or this could be like present energy, by the way. It's different people, different timelines. But if it's past energy, I feel like that's behind this person, and it's like they're ready for the well-deserved reward, and they are coming in humble. And like I said, that's how you can spot an awakened true divine masculine. And that's why you'll hear this divine feminine say it, and anyone that's worth their salt saying, I don't actually want my divine masculine until they're awakened to being the divine masculine, because otherwise you'll be in a place where you're just going to allow somebody to get away with stuff that isn't good enough. Do you know what I mean? It's not that the person themselves isn't good enough. They've always been good enough. But if you allow anyone to treat you like crap, then, you know, there's an issue there. Okay, so that's basically, you know, they wanted me to channel all that third party crap, because she basically, when he goes to talk to her after she finishes singing, and I can't remember what her name is, but she's like, you know, sorry, I was just late. And she's like, you know, don't give me that crap. Like, I know where you've been. Like, she knows that he's got chased that other woman. And she's like, you know, how many times are you going to do this to me? I'm always second best, kind of thing. So it's quite interesting. Again, I need to shuffle these ones. It's like, I can see how this can fit for twin flames, 100%, right? When a masculine chases a karmic or several karmics, just basically anybody that's not the divine feminine, because they're scared of the boundaries, they're scared of the having to show up in their own divine energy, that they run away into any, it doesn't matter who it is, they just get distracted, or you get distracted if you're divine masculine. And but I can also speak about a karmic thing too. Do you know what I mean? Like that, like a karmic man or woman that treats you, if you're the one watching this, like your second best. Like, even if it is your true twin flame, like, don't hang around for somebody to come in and out your life and treat you like your second best, especially twin flame, because if you keep putting up with that, they'll keep doing it, because it's like you're actually teaching them that they can put up with it. And it's just like, when I say karmic, not everybody's karmic energies are romantic. Like, I say this all the time, but like the majority of my karmic energies were not romantic. That's the best way that I can put it. But I did learn lessons from them all, and it was very much similar lessons of like just getting to a point of being like, hang on a minute, I've done a lot for this person and they've just still turned around and shot at me, kind of thing. Like, what the fuck? I'm not putting up with this. So do you know what I mean? Like, I feel either way. I feel like a masculine energy has went through betrayals from romantic partners, friends, family, whoever, business, And the divine feminine could have went through the same, or it could have been different lessons, but it's like they're each other's well-deserved reward. What else do you want to share about that? I'm going to let a card fall out. Oh God, 2 cards. Yeah, relationship project. Someone wants to work on a relationship now, even if that is just a friendship, but oh my God, but they're afraid to. That fits. That and look, they're going to take the risk anyway, though. This is right, okay. I'm going with this. This is a weird channeling, but it's like they're going to take the risk anyway. Trying to change someone, basing your worth on them, not taking no for an answer, giving to receive, living for the future. Although that's got a lot of negative words on, I'm more taking it to be someone wants to work on this and they see you as their reward, but they're afraid you're going to reject them. Fight, flight, or freeze, excessive worrying, stalling, running, avoiding, sleepless nights, thinking worst case scenarios. Yeah, someone's catastrophizing over what you might say. Because she does say in that scene, like, it's too late. You know, you've done this to me too many times and we can be friends, but that's it. Like, that's what she says. And like, I honestly feel I've just channeled the worst nightmare of an awakened divine masculine. Like, that is not what they want to hear from their feminine. But I'm going to give some tough love, brutal, last degrees of Scorpio truth here, right? That might be how some divine feminines respond to the masculine at first, because think about how many times a divine masculine has tested a divine feminine. Now, I'm not saying that's right. I don't actually feel that's right to do tit for tat, right? But it's just the inevitable that might be, like, it depends on what way a masculine, like, shows up to a feminine, like, and this isn't about material things and that, it's about the effort, yeah, that's put in to make up for what has been done. And if no effort is put in at all, well, I think that does speak volumes. Oh my God. That twin flame of all the ones to jump out. But it's like I said, that's why this would be this person's nightmare, because it's like they literally realise you are them. It's reminding me of when I was watching Big Brother. I thought, how fucking awkward. Oh my God, so that's going to mean something. When I was watching the runner-up of Big Brother being interviewed, she was asked about the chemistry that she had with one of the guys that was kicked out, right? And he said, the person interviewing her was like, oh yeah, they were like, yeah, there was a lot of speculation about like you and him. And she was like, oh really? And she was like, and she said, yeah, he is like me in boy form. Like, he's me, but a boy. And you seen him like sort of nervously laughing, because like that's like describing a twin flame. Do you know what I mean? And it's that shows up different for different people, because again, I think with some twin flames, some people see how different you are, but some people can see how similar you are. It's like, I don't know what people would say about me and mine, but it's like, I never used to think me and my twin flame looked anything like each other, because I just don't think we do, right? But it's more our characteristics and mannerisms and bluntness at times, and humour maybe a wee bit. I don't know, like, yeah, it's just sometimes that, because sometimes I catch myself, like sometimes when I've watched back shorts of me, I'm like, I don't know, it just feels like his energy or his humour. Or just as like, he's really flirty, do you know what I mean? Like, it's just, but I mean, obviously I'm owning that about me too, but sometimes twins do look like each other. But anyway, so it's different, something like that. I mean, there's something that's quite similar. Like, it's like, so I feel this divine masculine is actually beginning to see how similar you actually are, where they maybe didn't. And maybe you didn't either, because like you said, I didn't see these things before about me and him, but as the separation consciousness just faded away, I can't not see it. Do you know what I mean? Infinite soul bond union, unconditional love, intense soul lessons triggering becoming one. Like, for instance, I've said this before, but like, I've got like the obviously like the palest of pale skin ever, and he gets a really good tan. And even that is like a huge difference, but it's kind of like yin yang again. It's quite funny in a way. Right, anyway, so what right. What do you want me to talk about tonight, other than all that? Stay alive, all that. Oh my God, guys, what the fuck? Every time. I say this every week, but should we even bother with these bits of paper? Shadow work. Oh my God. Of course, it's twin flame messages and shadow work. Isn't it funny that I just keep it on these wee scrap bits of paper? You can see it was on the back of a to-do list, but I just keep it on the wee scrap bits of paper because it's like it really just doesn't matter. Like, so there's another thing about not judging a book by its cover. Right, okay, so, and you know, spoiler alert, I'm pretty sure he ends up with the twin flame at the end of the film. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like the actually, I'm sure in that film it's like, I think it's the grief of the guy that kills himself that wakes him up to his love for her. Oh, that could be specific to someone out there too. Yeah, I feel it is. What was I going to say? Oh, actually, you know what? I think I am going to be channeling some really intense twin flame, like, you know, specific things to people, because the last degrees of Scorpio Sun, that is good for mediumship. You know, it's like Scorpio moons, or the water moons are good for mediumship, and because it's the last degrees of Scorpio, Pisces moon, I think I'm going to pick up on dark things like people taking their own life and, you know, death and deep feelings. Right, anyway, talking of deep feelings, I'm shuffling the twin flame messages. So this is just another wee bit of twin flame therapy. Do you know what I was going to do, right, was if I get my energy back, now my Mondays or Tuesdays, like my back to work week starts on a Tuesday. So tomorrow is tomorrow's Tuesday. So depending on how I feel, I might have planned to try some filming some like on my face on camera videos in the office. Now, if you're new, that's not like a big deal or anything. I'm not like shy to be on camera. It's just I genuinely choose to not, like, I don't want to be sometimes. You know what I mean? It's like I just don't feel like it because I do live streams and all that too. So just so people know that, because people might think I'm somebody that's scared to be on the camera, and it's not really that. It's just, it's not about being scared. It's like I just don't feel like I want to be sometimes. I need to be in the mood for it. But what I'm saying is, I do want to consistently be doing ones that are on camera because, like I've said before, I do connect with people better when I see their face. So some of you, I feel some of you might be like that, but because you know that I do come on a live usually like once a week, that might be enough for people along with the shorts, because that's the idea with me doing the shorts. Like, you know, my face is there every day for you to see, whether you want to see my mug or not. But if you want me there on the longer videos, I just feel like maybe more people kind of need that comfort than a 60-second shorts, you know what I mean? But yeah, so this is going to be, I feel it's going to be a bit of a twin flame therapy chat here. So what does this masculine collective want to say? Because it's really going to tie in with me catching staying alive, and that, like, you know, so in the past I feel somebody has chased every bit of skirt going and taken the one they really love for granted. Well, that's deep, but it's quite harsh the way I've said it too. But anyway, moving on. I see myself having kids with you. Well, hold on, that's straight out the gate. That's a wee bit fucking intense, and I'm struggling with money. But I'm so grateful for you. And I'm so afraid of rejection. Right, okay, these are all deep. Let's get a daydream about you. I told you these ones are intense. Let's see what the feminine wants to say back. Right, so let's deal with this one at a time. What was the first one? I'll put that in there. See myself having kids with you. Now, I haven't wrote any ones like that on here. But, oh, what's this? I don't even, oh my God, it's that again. Fuck's sake, this is coming out every video. I don't even mind that some think I'm crazy for believing you'll remember us. They'll see in time. Okay, right, what was the next one? Struggling with money. I need to feel your body next to mine. Well, that's not fucking making sense, but anyway, that was the reply. I'm going to actually use some tarot. I'm so grateful for you. Very Scorpio though. I'm so proud to be your divine feminine. Oh, that's nice. That matches. Loving it. What's the fourth one? I'm so afraid of rejection. Now, this will be crazy if it's like, I won't reject you. So much time has passed, but my love grows stronger each day. So that really does feel like it's like the masculines, because remember, this is a whole wave of people that are going to resonate. If it's not yours, it's not yours today. I'm so afraid of rejection. And that's why they made me catch that bit of Staying Alive. It's like this guy or this divine masculine is so afraid of rejection because it's like they're well and truly aware of how much they've pushed their person away. But this divine feminine's like, I've always been able to see right through you, and not in an I told you so way. I just never gave up hope that you would see yourself as I see you. That does feel like that's something out of Bruce Almighty, but you know what I mean? It's like, I never gave up hope that you would see that this was real and that was worth it. And that's why we're close to a physical reunion. That's the look, and that's why they've made me put it. Because I'm a medium and a shaman, right? Shaman. So it's like basically what I'm saying, part of my mediumship is it's like involuntary movement. So it's like they've just made me do that, like put that card on the well-deserved reward is each other. Don't worry about the past, it's a fresh start for us. Oh, I've actually not seen that one in all the video. I don't know if I've ever pulled that out. I don't remember it. You're more powerful than you realise. I feel that's about breaking free from the yeah, I feel that's about breaking free from the conditioning. Like the conditioning of oh, it's not cool to be in love, it's not cool to go your own way, all that kind of shit. Like that's what makes people be like that, you know what I mean? Right, so tell us about I see myself having kids with you, because obviously a lot of people tuning in are past all of that, or maybe you just don't even want kids. Fuck, that's crazy though, because that film that I watched last night, I mean, that's spoiling the whole, that's spoiling, but anyway, but that film that I channeled about and the Sagittarius reading, this must be relevant, at least even just one person or a couple of people out there, but that's what it was all about. Like, it was like this couple that are really in love, but they couldn't conceive naturally, and it's just, fuck, it was really horrible, it was sad. It was depressing, basically. And actually, I haven't said that, but although this energy is very beautiful, it's very still, it's very quiet, it's very psychic, it's actually very depressing energy, this too, depending on which way you look at it, because Scorpio is pain, and Pisces is hopeless and helpless and victim mode. So, oh my God, and when I said that, I just felt a really sharp pain in my kidney or something. It was, and that's what happened to me in my dark night of soul. I was going to the doctors continuously and they didn't know what was wrong with me. And it was because it was part of my, like, I'm not kidding, it was like my heart breaking open. So, God, I wouldn't like to think, I think that might be happening to some people, that you're having physical pains that the doctor can't get the bottom of. And like I said, it was just an amazing doctor. Was a stand-in doctor, and she was from Spain or something, and she said, "Are you quite spiritual?" And I said, "Well, yeah, like at the time I was, you know, I was born a medium, so it's like, you know, I said, yeah, you know, I'm a medium, and like, you know, and the shamanic healing and Reiki and everything, whatever I was doing at the time, I said to her, and she was like, I think you're basically, this is part of your spiritual awakening. And I was like, that's exactly what I thought. But you know, that's a good example of, I'm a shaman, but still you go down, you know, even still to this day, if there's weird things going on in my health, I go to the doctor, but it always ends up that it's like whatever I intuitively felt it was, because it's, if you're a medical mystery, it's definitely something energetically, and then it's time to go to a different type of doctor. A shaman doctor, as Lexi's review once said about me. So I've wowed doctors over the years by, like, they couldn't find the problem with something, and I've said, I bet it's this, and then it turns out further down the line it was what I said it was. But yeah, what is this about? Whoever that applies to, that this masculine can see a family with this feminine. What else do you want us to know? Coming together. Oh my God, there's some real funny fucking jokes there too, isn't there? Well, listen, whoever's want to start a family with you, you're worried about it. Because you do, that's the thing with that film, right? That's what that whole film was about. But it was really about their love story and how they overcome things. But you didn't get to, you know, I'm not going to spoil the film, but it's like you don't get to see how it all panned out. But it was a good ending. That's all I'm going to say to you, right? So it's like, watch it if you feel guided to, but like I said, it was quite depressing, but it'll be for the purposes of this. That masculine that sees himself having kids, yet it feels like part of their purpose, and it's like you will be coming together because sorry, I'm just really laughing because there's parts of that film that doesn't make sense. I mean, besides, anyway, I'm sure you can imagine, but the wording's hilarious. This is the Two of Cups. This is true love. Like, it's like this masculine can see this because it's true love, and it's like a yearning for this to happen. Whoa, that is so that film last night. Because at one point I was going to turn it off because I thought this is really sad, but it had beautiful bits in it. And if you want to see me channeling about, oh god, maybe I should say it in here. Now, most of you are watching that. If that's really speaking to you, watch the Capricorn. So not well, yeah, watch the Capricorn one too, but watch the Sagittarius and the Capricorn videos that I recorded today, because I spoke about that film in the Sagittarius one, because that's the first one I filmed, and it might tie into whatever I'm saying here. But yeah, I really do feel that if there has been a worry about things like that, I don't feel there's going to be an issue. I feel that is like star children, crystal children, I couldn't get the words out, that want to come in. And that's why this masculine's really dreaming. I feel they're having dreams about having children with you. So again, not going to speak to everyone, but it's whoever it's meant to be for. Right, okay, so I'm struggling with money. So this feels like specific issues that Spirit are wanting me to help some people with. So that's fine. I'll be the mouthpiece. What do you need to know about this masculine that's struggling with money? Challenging times. Well, they definitely are struggling with money. It feels like, right, there might be kind of arguing over money to do with karmics and stuff, because that's the Five of Wands. Like, there's definite conflict going on here. So let's just get another card. Yeah, whoa, another five of swords. Yeah, that's like mind games. Win or lose. Right, there could be something going on here, like fighting over stuff or assets or children in some cases, whatever it is, but it's like, that's big changes, challenges, and I think that's what's contributing to the money. So we'll go to the next one. I'm so grateful for you. Well, that's self-explanatory, but okay, so like those two ones are really specific. They're not going to be everyone. So, and it could be past energy or present. So, but it's a bit different than how I usually do it, but I'm kind of liking it. I'm so grateful for you. Sacral chakra. Yeah, and it's like they're so grateful for you, and they want to give to you to show you how grateful they are for you. And that's a very masculine thing. Like, they want to give love to you. They want to give it to you in that way too, because that's the sacral chakra. But like they want to give like materially as well. They want to provide. That's I was really channeling the energy of that masculine, because it's like I could feel me. It's like turning into them. Yeah, look, but they've been trapped by the devil, but they're being freed. They've had a rebirth. And if they, oh my God, being freed to be with you, if you're the big feminine, they're balanced energy, they're moving the fuck on. And they're about to reach out to tell you that they're moving the fuck on. They want to strengthen the bond, but there's fear there. They're sleeping. They cannot sleep at night. But I did say sleeping. When they do fall asleep, they're dreaming about you. And when they wake up, they're thinking about you. It's one of them ones. They're going through an awakening because they're just so third eye chakra too. And the last one. So these must be the biggest, most prominent themes that are going on for some masculine, not all, for some. I'm so afraid of rejection. So what do we need to know for those ones? They're listening to their intuition. They're being guided by spirit, guided by God, guided by their own divine feminine. Quite interesting too, right? Because I usually always put the feminine on this side and the masculine on that. And so isn't it weird that I feel that's weird that I put the masculine here and the feminine here. It's like that's how blended it is. It's like that card that I just showed there, but it's like blending energies. It's like the masculine's really in their feelings and the feminine's balancing out the logical side. And I think that's why, because that's still on pause. I think that's why that film's on pause with that woman with tears in her eyes. It's like she still loves them, or you still love your twin, but it's like you don't want it to go to back to how it was. Like, you don't want, but again, it might not be specific, like I said, like someone was in and out of your life. It might just be that you're aware it feels like they've chose everybody else over you. But remember, on the twin flame journey, as much as you know that, and it can feel like that, and believe me, I know, it's, if you really understand the higher purpose of it all, like, you will know that it's all been for a reason. Like, and like I always just openly say, I know that whenever it is, it's divine timing for me and him to even just have a conversation. It was all meant to be, like, you know, when it happened, like, we were meant to be older. As much as it's annoyed me to know that, I do know that, you know. It's right, let's see. What else about this theory of rejection? Moving on. Yeah, fuck this. This is a search for more. This masculine wants more in their life, and that's why I'm saying, so say, like, because I think these are different things. I don't think this person's in all of this, right? So, you know, one of them said, I'm struggling. Well, obviously they're not, because the first one's about having kids, and not everyone wants kids. You know, some people have got kids, they don't want more. Some people haven't got kids, they don't want kids. Some people can't have kids. You know what I mean? There's all these different reasons. But it's like that one that was about the money. It's like, this person might have a lot of money, but they've not got a lot of substance. Like, there's not a lot of deeper, meaningful stuff in their life, and that's what they need. They need to move on and find that, and this person needs to move on and find that in this feminine, and they know that, and because they just daydream about you constantly. That's how spirit talks to them. And I want to come back home to you, you're where I belong. Yeah, that's why they just made me say they know that. They didn't know it before, they do now. Right, so I like the way I've done that here, so let's doesn't really matter in what order, but let's see. So I don't even mind that some think I'm crazy for believing you'll remember us. They'll see in time. What do we need to know for that one? Detach. Yeah, and that's why I'm just going to detach from the bullshit. And this is real time, because that's telling me it's November, and it's November now. It's like, I know that peace, I can find peace on my own. And because I can detach and find peace on my own, I know that, I trust and know that you will find that within yourself, and you'll forgive yourself. And I know that by me detaching and not obsessing, and definitely not chasing and all of that, it's like that will help the two of us. So that's what I feel about that. So I'm just detaching from worrying or thinking about people that might be talking or gossiping. I just know that none of that really matters. And I'm just going to shine, shine, shine anyway. That's the sun card, the happiest card in the pack. This divine feminine's like, I'm giving zero fucks. Like, if they're talking about me, they've got nothing better to talk about. And actually, when people are talking about you, you know what I mean? You must be doing something right. You're creating waves, making waves. That's for all the people that are doing that out there. I need to feel your body next to mine. Right, what do you need to know about that? If that bloody card comes out again, I'm not saying it, but if that comes out again, I'm going to laugh. What do we need to tell us? I need to feel your body next to mine. Okay, so what I'm getting for that, right? That's the 5. So I feel like it's like, this feminine collective is a bit stuck in their head, because it's like, that's the 5 of Swords, but win or lose, it's kind of like, I feel this is an interesting download, but I feel it's like what I've said before. It's like, it's something to, I can't really put it into words, but it's something to do with, like, when I channeled recently, and I've channeled this for years, that I don't, basically this feminine's like, I don't want to feel anybody else's body next to me. Like it's a win-lose situation. Basically, like, I'm never winning when I'm not with you. So that's how the feminine's perspective is different from the masculine's, until the masculine awakens, right? Because when the masculine awakens, they're all about the feminine, right? They've not got eyes for anyone else. They can still appreciate beautiful women, beautiful men, all that jazz, but it's completely different. You've got to give the awakened divine masculine a chance to show you that, and the right ones will, believe me, they will. And so if they're not doing that, then they're either not awake or they're not your divine masculine, like, point blank, full stop. You know what I mean? So remember that. It doesn't mean they're not your divine masculine. It could just be they're not awake yet. It could be a test. And actually, that's a good point, right? The tests come in the form of other people too. And I was thinking about this the other day, right? Like, I've been throwing tests over the, like, long before, actually. This is what's really weird. I have to give Marcel a lot of credit. I said this before, but when I think back on things, I was actually throwing tests, like, when I was single. And I passed the tests, like, as in I was throwing people. And then later down the line, it has come to light why I didn't. Well, I know why I didn't. Anyway, I'm not actually. I don't need to. It's anonymous, but I don't need to actually go into more of the details of that. But all I'm going to say is, I'm glad I passed the tests, because the spirit works in the craziest ways, and it's kind of like, it could just complicate your journey even more. You know what I mean? Like, if you fall for temptations and the karmic energies, and but it's like, but what I've worked out over the years is, like, although it might not seem from other people's perspective, and even from your perspective at times, that, well, like, how can your twin, like, get involved with all these different people, and then you find the forgiveness for them, but, like, why is it, like, for the divine feminine that it's, like, not the same? Because again, some people say it's like, oh, you can do it, because you are free to do that if you want. But what I've noticed is, true divine feminines are tapped into the path, they actually just don't want it. Do you know what I mean? Like, it would feel like losing to sleep with somebody, because it's like, you just don't even want it. That's not your twin. All right, what else are they giving me there? Yeah, and it's just about creating more karma. So it's not only about creating the karmic sexual ties with, well, depending on who you're sleeping with, fucking randoms, or, like, you know, somebody else. But if you think about it, it does make sense. If masculines have racked up a lot of karma and a lot of bitter exes, or even just one bitter, or do you mean however many are in your dynamic, but if a feminine hasn't really got a whole lot of that going on, it does make things easier. Do you know what I mean? Again, I'm not saying fair, but it's like, that is, it makes sense to me. I know what they're saying. I do want to just clarify. Give us another one for, I need to feel your body next to mine. Rebuild the tower. In the shadow. The moon. This feminine can sense that there's a huge change coming. It's playing with this feminine's mind. Yeah, look, it's like it's worrying, but it's also excitement. It's anticipation. It's like, this feminine can feel, actually, that that's going to be the case soon. So that's obviously not all of them, but that's what I'm getting from that. Yeah, dreams are coming true. Like, this feminine can feel that the dreams are coming true, but I don't think there's actual, like, proof of it in the physical. But that's what it's like being a high priestess. I'm so proud to be your divine feminine. Choose your battles. And it's like, look, I'm so proud of you either way. And just make sure that you're picking your battles wisely. Like, it's, some things aren't worth holding on to anger or stressing yourself out about, or beating yourself up, or whatever. What else? It's just, they're like, we just fucking told you, it's the same card. So whatever that means to you. So whoever these people are causing stress, it's like, this feminine collective are saying they're masculine, just let it go. Just let it go. It's not worth it. It'll rob you of your happiness. Let's focus on us. That's funny the way I said it, but it's true. It's like, that's the way it's come through. Make the choice, because that's what the lovers are about. Make the choice to choose the union over whoever's trying to distract you. So much time has passed, but my love grows stronger each day. And what I got was, I didn't actually feel, well, it could be like karmic exes or present karmic people that are trying to control and keep people where they are. But I kind of got the feeling that was like friends or something that are, it could be both, you know, just anyone that's creating a drama and a battle. And the longer that goes on, it keeps this masculine away from their feminine. It's all designed to do that. The love grows stronger every day, is that what it said? Yeah, so much time has passed, but the love grows stronger every day. Yeah, look, there's a passion, and like, that's just, again, it's like, let's get this going, because that's the one before the Twinflame union card. That's my energy. That's why I bring in the unions. And when I say that's my energy, it's because my birthday numbers add up to that. Yeah, success and growth. Like, let's get this going. Let's bring it Let's bring it on. That's also, by the way, it doesn't look like it because it's a different, sort of deck, but that's also the sending a message, it's traveling, it's fast, it's stuff happening. It's like, look, this is like, let's get this going. This feminine's like, my love is growing so strong, and I just like, can we get it going already? Like, what's the hold up? And I'm only saying it like that because it's like, it is time for well deserved, and it's not me saying it, although I may agree with a lot of the stuff I'm channeling right now. It's like, it's time for a fresh start. And we're so close to physical union. It's like this feminine collective can literally feel it, they can taste it, they can smell it. It's like they just want that joy and stability. Oh yeah, and that is the 4 of Wands. So there you go, that is the Twinflame Union card. That is the energy that I bring in every time I'm channeling these energies. It's intense, guys, right? Okay, I like that. So that was a wee bit of a different way from what it usually comes through. Shadow work. I just want to use some of this deck, and then I might just nip through and get some other cards to do some shadow work. Let's give us an intense card for what did say give us they're all intense. Give us a card for a masculine out there. I'll do it 3 times. So this is 3 different masculines, or it could all be the same one. What does this masculine want to say to their feminine? I'm too needy of you and I don't want to appear weak. Right, actually, do you know what? I don't need to get shadow work cards because these are quite shadowy. So that is the issue. But the truth is, I still love you and I want us to start all over again. And you're constantly in my dreams. So that's a constant message that keeps coming. Oh, that's quite important. I was conditioned to hide my feelings from childhood. Yeah, this is shadow work. The next card said, oh, I need to read it. The next card said, I love your heart, your mind, your body, your soul. I love all of you. Oh, God. I want to make love to you over and over again. Yep, we're definitely in the last degrees of Scorpio. Oh, fucking hell. Right, okay, so let's just deal with this just now, though. So, I'm too needy of you and I don't want to appear weak. What do we need to know about that? Oh, no, it's a heartbreak card. Someone's in a dark night. So this particular, remember I said I'm going to do 3 unless I decide to do more. This divine masculine's in a dark night. So because like they're cuddled up in a ball, heartbroken. They don't want to come to you like that. They want to come to you like this, like, ta-da, I've learned my lessons, I'm feeling good, let's get it on. That's when they come to you like this. Right, so what does this masculine need to hear from their feminine then? Yeah, I'm going to call this twin flame therapy because it's like, that's what my therapy is, you know what I mean? The therapy that I do with people one-to-one, and the last person I finished with, like, she is with her twin, do you know what I mean? Like, that's one of the ones that are working towards union. But you don't need to be with your twin for me to do that. And I'd love to be doing couples counselling with 2 twins. That would be my dream. Feminine. What does masculine need to hear from the feminine if their feminine's watching this and they feel like that's their masculine? They need to hear, stand up for yourself, you deserve to be respected. And even if you, what does it say? Even if you express yourself by sending me a song, I'd love that. Oh my God, that kind of fits with that one that just said, I'm being conditioned to not share my feelings. Stop overthinking, get a good night's sleep, and know I'm right by your side energetically. Oh my God, see how much that really, oh look, and then there's that one again. I need to feel your body next to mine. My body never felt like because I've lost it. Because I got you and you got me. It's Ella Henderson, Body, but I can't sing. I like the song, but I can't sing it because it's too high. Yeah, okay, so I think that's self-explanatory with that. They love you and they want to start over again, and when they get the strength, they'll come forward and tell you that. Right. Let's do another one. What is another masculine wanting to say? Let's see if the same cards come out. Oh God, 3 cards. I made the wrong decision and I can't stop kicking myself. That fits with the clip of the film that I channeled. I know our love is fated and we're meant to be together. But I probably want to add to that, but I was scared and it wasn't the right time. And if you watch that film, or just gather from what I'm saying about the film, if you watch the other ones, which generally in that film, they split up because of the pressure of trying for a baby, right? But they're still in love, and it's just really sad. And then when they meet up again, she basically is like, I couldn't see what you were saying to me at the time, but I see it now. And like what was just really touching is, it's like what I said in the Capricorn reading, so they must want me to say it here in case you don't watch that. But I'd advise you to, because I think I said it better in that one. Oh no, it's not Capricorn, it's Sagittarius. Watch Sagittarius and Capricorn if you don't watch the other ones, because I keep saying that, it's not a mistake. What I got from it was, it's about, like, you know, that is the twin flame journey. Like, if you, I think the word condemn is coming to me, but yeah, if you hold it against your twin because they didn't get it when you got it, or they didn't receive your love when you declared your love to them, because that's what it's feeling like here, or you put yourself in the line, however you would describe it, if you don't give them the chance, it's not to prove the love, but yeah, I suppose it is to prove the love, but not in a toxic way, you know what I mean? If you don't give them the chance to show them, if you don't give them the chance over time, I would say, to show, for them to show them that they do love you, or they do care about you, however you start things off, because that might be a bit intense, but that is how a lot of these will start, then you know what I mean, like, it's not good, because it's just, that's a case of like giving somebody the time to catch up to you. That's basically what I got from it. And then even at that, like, the guy doesn't say right away, oh, let's get back together, because when he left, he said, if I leave and you let me leave, I'm not coming back. And a lot of people do things like that, you know what I mean? It's kind of like that sort of saying, you've made your bed, you can lie in it. Like, you know, it's kind of like, I'm giving you a chance now. If you know, I don't know. Yeah, I'm giving you a chance. And if you kind of can't see that chance, and it's going to be too late when you wake up, kind of thing. But I'm getting that feeling of, it's like things can be said in the moment, but really holistically, and that's what the dad says to the guy in that film. It's like, he's like, look, you know, like, because the dad's like, do you still love her? And he's like, yeah. And he's like, well, you know, life is beauty and tragedy. That's life. Oh God, this is too deep. I need to get out of this energy. Look, yeah, I realise now that no other person can replace you. So it's basically that kind of feeling of, this masculine had to make this, it's not a mistake, it's a divine mistake. The masculine had to make the wrong decision, which I'd imagine is getting into stuff with other people, to then come back full circle to be like, I'm kicking myself, I've done that, because I've actually always known our love is fated and we're meant to be together deep down, but it scared me. And now I realise that no other person can replace you, and I realise that because I tried to. so it's triggering as it might be, do you know what I mean? It's like, but ta-da, I've learned my lessons, karmic lessons again, number 21 again. It's the 21st tomorrow. And yeah, it probably does mean that mine is going to be a grand master of the karmic lessons, because he is the 21st. What does this masculine want to say then? Yeah, look, to clarify that, right, that I made the wrong decision, I'm kicking myself, it put this masculine in an absolute heartbreak. Didn't make them happy. That could have been any of the cards that came out for that. Didn't make them happy to choose somebody else. They know that now. That's what they learned. It brought them nothing but heartbreak. And your job as a divine feminine is not to be like, well, if I could told you so, and I'm not taking you back. Because it's like in that film, you know, I'm still paused on the woman with the tears in her eyes. She's like, I can be your friend, but I can't be nothing more. And it's like, come on, hen, you're talking shite, right? You love him. It's written all over your face. So you can tell what kind of counsellor I am. If somebody sat there trying to tell me I'm not taking my twin flame back, they've come back and they've poured their heart out to me, but I'm not taking them back because they've made a fool out of me. I thought, like, shut up, hen. Do you know what I mean? Sorry, I wouldn't say shut up. So maybe somebody else says shut up with you, but I wouldn't say it like that. I'd be like, come on to fuck. That's a load of shite. You can have your boundaries, but let's not talk shite. Do you know what I mean? Right, so I know our love is fated and we're meant to be together because you're my empress. You're the only one I feel that nurturing, loving energy for. You're the only one that I want to have children with. If that's a thing. It's like you're the only one that I feel nurturing energy with. And by the way, if there's already children in the equation, because that is the case for loads of twin flames and loads of people that I've helped over the years, it's just a case of I want to do it again, but I want to do it with you. Some don't want to do it again, by the way, so it's just whatever. I'm sure they want to do it with you, but they might not want kids. Right, so I realise now that no other person can replace you because you're my empress, yeah. And that's why you give me this, oh, well, of course it is, the Ace of Wands. You're the only one that gives me new vitality. You're the only one that gets me going like that. You're the only one that I've got the wand for, because that's Ace of Wands. It's just put a different way in this card, but it's usually the very phallic one in other decks. Moving on. Quite funny, but true. Yeah, you actually do bring new energy to this person. You ignite a passion in them that nobody else can. So other women can manipulate them through sex and sex magic and teach them. Oh yeah, and again, this clip is brilliant for this, what I'm channeling here. It's like in that film. That woman has lured him into that party, but just to toy them. But that could have easily been a scene in a film where somebody lures somebody in with like a sexy underwear set or something and then uses them. I don't know, but again, some people are like, oh, I want to be use that. But you know what I'm saying? In the long run, it's like, yeah, they might use you for sex, but they'll use you for fleecing you and everything as well. Not all, but that's what I'm feeling for whoever this speaking. Right, for the last one, they want me to use this deck. What is it? Now is not the right time. Oh, see, maybe that's why, because that's specific. But I want to be with you. So quite conflicting, isn't it? It's like now is not the right time, but I do want to be with you. I'm so afraid of rejection. Somebody's working on that. I do want to clarify it with more of these. I'm too needy of you and I don't want to appear weak. That fits the rejection. So again, that's somebody that is working on not feeling like, oh, the same cards. I made the wrong decision. I can't stop kicking myself again. Where's shuffle? I've been hurt more times than I can count. Yeah, so that's why it's not the right time. That third one, right, is like somebody that is still hurting from a past. It reminds me of the card that says I'm still healing wounds from a past relationship. So I feel that's really going to speak to somebody that I feel like this masculine may have attempted. I channeled this in the one I done last night, but they may have attempted to come towards you before they'd closed out cycles or situations with others. Even if like these are like not serious relationship, it's just kind of like, you know, they maybe had a few tabs open, if you hear what I'm saying. Could they be in serious relationships? You just never know, but it's kind of like, it's like this masculine's coming to the realization that that's not fair to you and it's not fair to them. And so it's like, it's not the right time because it's like, they might still be healing their heartache from someone else. Again, I know that can be triggering, but that's definitely what I'm hearing. Right, so what do we need to know about that? Oh, and also, I think the next card was I love our telepathic bond. I feel you with me every day. It seemed like another one that was like talking about I want you or whatever. Why is it not the right time for whoever this is? Because this was 3 different masculines, and then I'm just going to stop it at that because it's an hour, and it doesn't really need any longer than that. You know, spread your wings. It's not quite the right time, but it's not. It's like there's not a big time lapse that I'm feeling here because I want to be with you. It's like it just, yeah, this is the 2 of Wands, so it's like this masculine's making plans, right? Tell us something else. Yeah, and it's like they're this card keeps coming out today. Or all week. It's like they've some kind of deception has come to light in their own life that's got nothing to do with you, but it's like it's not the right time. There's some sort of deception coming to light in their life in some area. It could be work, friends, family. It's something like that that is like, tell us a wee bit more, because they do want to be with you. Yeah, look, they're moving the fuck, whatever that is. It's like, that's why it didn't feel like long. They're going to be moving the fuck on. Fuck this card. They're going to move on from whatever that deception is. Clarify, I want to be with you. But yeah, and they're going to tell you, I want to be with you. Somebody that might be like, well, what they say, I want to be with you. Short and sweet. I want to be with you now, because that's my here and now card. Coming together, again, coming together for love. Because this situation, look, there's some, yeah, so this is really going to speak to somebody, right? It's like, I wanted to kind of end it there, because it's like, look, somebody wants, this is, and again, this coming together card, although the wording's hilarious, and I also find the picture quite funny, it's like, it looks like two hippies, whatever, but that's judgmental. I remember what I said at the start, sorry, that's judgmental spirit, but you know what I'm saying, it does kind of look like that, but each to their own. She's wearing some kind of funky headscarf there. It's like, this is the Two of Cups, this is true love, and the lovers, it's true love, and they're moving the fuck on from wherever has been, the deception has been revealed, and it's in the here and now. So there's a bit of a delay for whoever this masculine is, but he's not far behind, because it's like, he can't win. Whatever this is, mind games going on, he's stuck in his head, or you are. It's like really confronting the shadow, inner child wounds, trauma. Oh my God, there's blocks here, left, right, and center. The divine might be blocking this masculine, because it's like, it's part of the plan to awaken them. This is all the people that are deceptive, though, so take note of that. It doesn't need to be free guys. This could be like, a female, a male, or whatever. It could be any age, but it's free. It's just people that are blocking the masculine. Look what they're. This is interesting. I channeled this in this video at some point. It feels like, and if it wasn't in this, it was in Sagittarius or Capricorn. But and watch them, because again, it's not just for the signs. I've said that. I keep saying it, but I'm stressing it in case somebody finds this for the first time. It's like, look at all the stuff that's stopping the masculine from experiencing this in the here and now. Being with their twin flame, true love in the here and now. Absolute bullshit. Head games, people triggering inner child wounds, and absolute battles, blockages. Stopping the masculine from union. That's a union card. That, again, like I said before, I'm being so dramatic, but that is my energy. That's what I bring to the table in individual sessions. That's what I bring to the channel when I'm doing any things like this. That's everything stopping a masculine coming to you. Yeah, tower moments. And so these tower moments are going to come in. This is really interesting, because this third energy that I've tapped into, right, it's really challenging. It feels like a lot of spiritual warfare, but what they're saying to me is, it's like the test is for the masculine to see through this, that you've not to wait, because it was the Two of Wands, which is the one before the Three of Wands, which is the one before the joy and stability, the Four of Wands, right? But what they're saying to me is, the tower moments are hitting to make this masculine realize that there's always going to be that happening, right? That's always going to be trying to get in the way. Your own fear, your own ego, or other people, or all of that are all going to be, that's the, whether it's the woman in the red dress analogy from the Matrix, like, love interest, try to distract you, or past energies, like try to stop you, block you, distract you. And remember, it doesn't always mean distracting them as in like, oh, come to me, luring you in. Although it can be that. It can be like people from the past, like just wanting to give you shit when you want to move on. Like, because coming at you like with an I hate you energy, which often behind that is like somebody still likes you and they're raging that you don't like them, kind of thing. But it's yeah, that's what you've got to see through, is that actually, that's why spirit is, there's going to be like dramatic changes, tower moments that help. I don't know, what they're saying to me is, it's not going to feel like it's helping you if you're the masculine, but it is to help you realize that the person that truly has your back is your twin flame, and that's who brings about this inner union in you and helps you be your best self. But it's about, this is really intense, I need to shuffle again. It's like what they're saying to me, it's like this if this is you, if you're this masculine, it's really going to just confirm something to you. I feel it's like this masculine might be asking themselves, like that's what they're saying. It's like, I can feel this masculine being like, I feel like I really need my twin, and I feel like I really need them to help me or support me, but I feel like I don't want to burden them with my problems. But it's like, what I'm being told is that's the test of this masculine, is to allow themselves to receive that support from their twin, because before they shut them out their life, and it's actually it's gonna help the union. So it's not burdening everyone with all your problems, it's allowing somebody to listen to you that actually loves you, and trusting that your feminine actually has the boundaries to not take on more than what they can handle. It's like, the thing about it is trusting yourself, because it is your twin flame is you. Deep, right? What else do we need to know? Because I do what kind of end it. Yeah, look, my cup runneth over. Again, that is like another true love card to me. It's new beginnings. It's yeah, my cup runneth over. It's also the feminine energy being like, look, I've got enough love, unconditional love for the two of us. And I do feel you, this feminine is saying back to this masculine, I do feel actually you have done more than what you're giving yourself credit for. And it's like, what they're saying to me is, it's like, what you've got to trust is that if you do come to your feminine too soon, then just trust that your feminine's going to give you what it is you need. Oh, I don't know. It's just, I know what they're trying to say. It's like quite a unique situation where it's like, no, if it's just what I said before I pulled the cards. Not everyone's twin flame situations are straightforward. Like, the masculines in a painful situation, they get through it all by themselves, and they come to you fucking dancing, skipping, feeling amazing, and you walk off in the sunset. It's like, eventually, oh my god, I just looked at the picture that's walking off into a sunset. Literally, it's a little couple walking off in the sunset. Like a previous person I connected with on Instagram actually painted me it, because she saw a painting that she saw a photo that I'd taken of my beach, the beach, my beach where I live. So it was like quite nice. Do you know what I mean? Basically, what I'm getting is this masculine, whether it's your masculine or I'm masculine, does need love and support and nurturing from their true empress. I think that's somewhere, unless that was before. Yeah, so I think it's for that masculine energy to manifest that situation, like, to go and get that support that they need, because the feminine's actually expecting them, awaiting results. You see, that could go for a lot of divine feminines, because they feel it, but it's like, I really do feel it's like this feminine knows that the masculine's not in a good place. It's like they are in a good place and they're not. It's like they would be in a good place if they didn't have this bullshit. Look, the bullshit's on either side. Basically, you can't wait for the bullshit to be over, masculine. Like, go and get that support from your feminine, and actually the bullshit might disappear. Oh my god, look at how they've done that. The bullshit will disappear in the here and now, because you're like, yay, I got your help and now I feel better, thanks. And they're like, it's all right. You manifested it. That's so funny, right? Yeah, look, but look, they're up all night worrying, stressed, dealing with it on their own, feeling really heartbroken. Heart is opening, feeling the love, very anxious. Bullshit. I've already said what these cards, they want to move on. They're gonna. This masculine is gonna, look, they just need to escape the devil. The devil in this case is either a person, lots of people, or it's their own negative thinking. They need to escape that energy and reach out. Oh my god, right, okay. Find the balance. And then they've learned a lesson, and that'll bring happiness. They're just showing you that's what will happen. You've learned a lesson to reach out into your happiness, rather than dealing with it all alone. Dreams coming true, and that can be the start of a new beginning and happiness. And you've put in the hard work. time to share the love with each other. The feminine detached, the masculine realised they could get over the feminine. They both listened and went within, healed the generational curses, took the time to rest, hermit, go within. It's now time to strengthen the bond and bring back the balance. And I'm definitely going to end it there, guys. So please like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for subscribing if you're new. Thank you for trusting that I'm worth subscribing to. You're going to have fun around here with me and all the soul fam. And yeah, I'm just excited. I think as the last time I looked, the subscribers are 655. So fun times. Right, okay. How do I find the... Where's the wee cursor thing? There. See you later.